Good afternoon, and welcome to Kings Valley Charter School. What an honor to be here with you all as we celebrate our graduating class and recognize their accomplishments. Just the other day, we were at Oaks Park, and it was pouring down rain. Most people would have probably been looking for places to stay dry, but they were still managing to have fun regardless. And of course, none of them brought rain gear. As I thought about that moment, I realized it reflects this graduating class well. Throughout their journey with us, they have learned how to find joy in the midst of challenges, much like our field trip on Monday. Waiting in line, getting completely soaked, and somehow deciding eating ice cream was still a good idea. In many ways, that's what life's about, finding joy even when things don't go according to our plans. Today, we celebrate not only what our graduates have accomplished, but also who they have become along the way. Thank you again for joining us as we honor the Kings Valley Charter School class of 2026. At this time, please stand and join us for the national anthem.
Takes a sec to turn on, so that's my bad. Guys, I'm gonna skip that part. Thank you.
Thank you, Eli. And now at this time, we have our faculty speaker, Will Andrews, come up. He has been here many, many years and has done a great job with our social studies program. And he's the senior advisor this year. So this is William Andrews.
Hi, everybody. Hello, graduates, families, friends, honored guests, all kinds of other awesome people from the Kings Valley family. I better get this done before I blow away. And the class of 2026, look at these guys. Welcome to the future. You're here. And whatever you can do, guys, or dream that you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Uh-oh. Wind has power too. I'm gonna try to make this fast. Here we go. Okay, everything's cool. Stay calm. Anyway, this is a beginning, and beginnings are exciting because they open the door to possibilities, challenges, and new adventures. And we're doing the right thing by gathering to celebrate and support one another today. We don't do these things that often, where we all get together and celebrate people. And you guys, it's a rare experience to be in a place where everyone has come together to say positive things about you. So enjoy this moment, because that doesn't happen every day, for sure. As your teacher, it's been a privilege to encourage you, celebrate your accomplishments, and watch you grow. One of the things I love most about KVCS is that our K through 12th grade staff can walk beside students through their educational journey. And it's been a privilege to encourage you, celebrate your accomplishments, and watch you grow. Many of you are understandably nervous, probably. You don't have to admit it, it's okay. About leaving the familiar world at KVCS and stepping into a new season of independence, work, college, adulthood, all the adulting things. And that feeling's totally normal. Get used to that. I wanted to say that a couple things for you. First of all, human beings, we're kind of unique in that we're troubled by the past and we're challenged by the present and we're concerned about the future. I think most animals aren't really like that. So we kind of worry about three things at once, but we're also capable of celebrating the past and triumphing in the present and finding joy in pursuing our goals in the future. And your perspective is going to determine whether you feel burdened by life's changing seasons or if you feel empowered by them. And I think the work you've done throughout your lives has prepared you well to engage with all three, the past, the present, and the future. And the past has given you so much. Nearly everything you learned came to you through the efforts of people who came before. Scientific discoveries, our system of government, literature, all are gifts handed down through generations. And the achievements of the present are built upon foundations laid by others. And it's right to, appreciate that inheritance as you begin your new thing, right? And the present matters a lot too. The countless small victories you've experienced over the years, moments of understanding, the problems solved, skills mastered, and friendships formed have shaped who you are and prepared you for what comes next. Pay attention to the joys of the present moment. Life is lived there. And then there's the future that may sometimes worry you, but will also give you wings of hope. And now, it's your turn. You can create things that did not exist before. You can build, you can teach, you can heal, you can invent, you can lead, you can grow food, make art, solve problems, strengthen the communities around you. Human beings are fragile creatures. Our lives are measured in years, our days and hours, and our moments pass more quickly than we would like. But despite your smallness, we leave marks that endure. Long after any of us are gone, traces of our work remain in the people we helped, the things we built, the technology we shared, and the kindness we showed. Human beings have endured plagues, wars, disasters, hardships beyond counting. Every generation has faced moments when the future seemed uncertain, yet generation after generation has chosen to move forward. Because human beings possess a remarkable gift. We believe in life. We plant trees whose shade we may never sit beneath. We teach children whose accomplishments we may never see. Happens to teachers all the time, but we absolutely love it when we hear from our students after they graduate, by the way. We begin projects whose completion may belong to someone else. And we do these things because we believe tomorrow can be better than today. And you guys are ready for that work. You've learned how to adapt, how to grow, how to plan, how to persevere when plans don't go as expected. And setbacks are not final verdicts. They're simply messages that say not yet. And I hope you apply yourself to fix what's broken. Create art, like I said before, feed animals, feed children, help living things grow, protect people who need protection, build things that last, and leave your corner of the world better than you found it, just like I think you already have. And it will be your responsibility to make the world safer, kinder, wiser, and more joyful than it was before. And I'm confident that each of you will do that in your way. I'm delighted to celebrate with you today, but I'm also a little sad that I won't see you in my classroom next year. It's been 4 years. Every year, I see you guys in advisory, and I love that. I got you really used to that, I got to know you and really like you guys. But thank you for allowing all of us to be part of your journey, and thank you for your hard work, your perseverance, and maybe most of all your humor, because you guys were super funny. I mean, I wish I could tell you the things. They were hilarious. Maybe you can pry it out of them someday, but my lips are sealed. Congratulations, class of 2026. We're really proud of you, and we can't wait to see what comes next. And don't forget to touch base with me and tell me what you're up to. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Andrews. Next, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Diana Barnhart, who is our Director of Operations.
So I started this journey with our community 24 years ago as a founding board member and somebody that had the vision to keep education and the school within our community. We started out small that year, and in fact, I don't quite remember how many students and how many families joined and gathered. And over the time, I'm not even quite certain how many students that I've seen complete. But what I will tell you is that it's been an absolutely beautiful journey. We started this journey 24 years ago as the community that we wanted to create something that was excellent. And we settled on a statement, a mission statement that included the idea of ethic of excellence. A mindset, a moral philosophy that views quality, integrity, and a high standard, not just as goals, but as core character traits. I've walked beside students, I've walked beside staff, and I've seen them demonstrate and support this ethic. I'd like to take a moment, take a notice of a staff member that I've walked with for many years, for 20 plus years. I've seen him come to us as a young man, and I'm seeing him take a break for Kings Valley for a year. So Scott, thank you very much for your leadership. Kings Valley Charter School would not be the same place without Scott Castle. So thank you. My journey with these students behind us started 4 years ago. 5 of them came to our school that year. 3 were with us. And we all settled in a launch class. And launch, if you didn't quite know what that is, I guess, Kaden, you came to us your sophomore year. Launch, if you don't know what launch is, it was a class designed to talk to students about career development, character development, employability, what it would mean to be somebody that would be ready to move out into the adult world. We started talking about the ethic of excellence and what is even an ethic and what is excellence. The students and I had many conversations, and like Will alluded to, this group of students behind me do have an absolute wonderful sense of humor. So much so that I discovered a massively hairy spider one day lurking, waiting for me to open a door in culinary class. I think that is the point where most of my hair started to turn gray. Since then, I frequently look in the drawer just to make certain, because they promised they might see the spider again. We explored ideas, had frank conversations, and habits for success were talked about. I welcomed glimpses of humor from many other areas of my students. Along the way, I discovered not only was I the teacher, but the student observing lessons that each one of you demonstrated to me. Kaden, your sharp wit and communication skills will serve you well in your life. Your ability to look at information and gather it to form a decision will be a tool that you will use. Please remember, with great power comes great responsibility. I wish that in your life you encounter many forms of cheese and that you never run out of smoked paprika. Rin, you've shown a deep well of resilience and a desire to do the best that you can. I greatly appreciate your gift of creativity and your commitment to push through the tough stuff. And may you also never run out of good books to read. Mari, you've shown an ability to find joy in the world around us, and we respect that world. From bugs to your thoughtfulness about humans simply impact each other. Your loyalty to those you love and the things you're passionate about, I greatly admire. Cassie, you've shown me your gift and insight and passion for your friends and issues. Your ability to capture thoughts in words and images astounds me. Thank you for your friendship. May Cassie and Mari, may you always have thrift stores around you, and hopefully the discount is the one that you're looking for that day. Lindsay, you have shown an intense dedication to what you are passionate about: family, friends, and of course, baking. I've seen examples of your leadership and desire to be helpful without being asked. In fact, one day you told me, this is what I want to do. I want to be helpful. With that value, you are going to go far in your chosen career path. Thank you. May you never run out of chocolate, good chocolate, and or garlic and flour. Eli, you have demonstrated the pursuit of knowledge is not an empty concept. From sharing your passion of music with us all for many, many years, to challenging me with questions that I have to tell you, hold on, let me think about that. I greatly appreciate everything that you have done, Eli. And for Eli and I, Eli, thank you very much for bonding with me over sweaters. I greatly appreciate that. Kinsey, you are committed to personal excellence. Of all the hand-wrote assignments and hours of time practicing difficult physical skills with your horse and or surviving a steer, you have shown perseverance in difficult situations while still offering support to others and smiling. May you always have enough talkies, and may your pink whips never fade or your horse stumble. Adam, you have demonstrated to me a strength of will and commitment to goals. Your passion for what you believe is right is inspiring. From the natural world around, the snakes that you love to show me, the support of our flag, and the country and the people that died for it. In your pursuit of flight, even when challenges appeared, may you always have wind underneath your wings and the money to buy the fuel. All over, I've seen an amazing amount of respect, honesty, and commitment, and the ability to be an individual in a group. For those things, I greatly respect you, and I will never forget you. The last lesson for me that I hope you hear is to find joy daily and remember to laugh. When life feels hard, acknowledge it, take a break, and get back into the parade. Don't let anger rule you. Find a path to forgiveness. And lastly, don't leave stuff undone or words unspoke, because you don't know what will happen next. Thank you, all of you, for you have marked me in a way that I will not forget. And I look forward to hearing all of the great things that you do. Thank you.
We'll have the pleasure of introducing our valedictorian this year. It's always awesome. So this year it goes to a very special someone. So Rin Wilkin, I'd like to present you with the valedictorian medal. Come on up. And she will be a speaker. All right, it's hard to get over that. Thank you. Yeah.
How do you write a graduation speech in 5 minutes? Everything is changing. Absolutely everything. Our name on paper is where our parents used to be. The voices that used to nag at us are hours away. And suddenly, we're hanging our bag up in a new apartment with boxes still left unpacked on the floor. The world looks different, and we look different to the world. We walk alone through campuses, cities, towns we move to with just a box and a dream, all alone to determine our own destinies. Our success is no longer measured in grades or participation, but something we define for ourselves. How do you write a graduation speech in 5 minutes? How do you task someone with capturing memories of the past and visions of the future? I am valedictorian of King Valley's 2026 graduation class, the most successful class to ever walk off these grounds. Because no one told us what to be. I think that's the extraordinary of this generation's ordinary. I think that's the start of our stories. An open book, pen marked with our own unique signatures. Not a single person in this class is doing what their parents did. Their boxes on the floor of their apartments, their shoes on the pavement of an unfamiliar town, and their eyes adjusted to a new perspective is how I wrote this speech in 5 minutes.
Thank you, Ren. Next, I would like to introduce our senior class representative, Elijah Palmer.
Okay, it's kind of has a big glare on it. Should have printed this out. Okay. I started going to the school in first grade when I was 7. I had transferred from Oakdale Elementary in Dallas. I joined during the middle of the year, and it was kind of awkward acclimating to a new environment and new kids. But yet I still made friends. One of the very first friends that I could call my friend at the school was a kid named Rockmont, and he's somewhere in the audience. My friends, including him, and teachers made me feel very excited to go to school and very welcomed. And even after 11 and a half years, they still make me feel very welcome. I'm going to miss all the staff so much and the teachers so much. You have all made my school experience feel complete. Miss Diana, you are kind and amazing. Your kindness has always made me always made me and many others feel very grateful to have you in our lives. Miss Riley, your ability to inspire others is unmatched. The way everyone is so comfortable speaking with you shows to me how loved by the community you are. Mr. Castle, I want to thank you for giving me an outlet for my hobbies. You have been the biggest influence on me when it comes to taking music seriously. Miss Bradley, for the short time I have known you, I've seen that you have such a wonderful radiance and that you have an incredible amount of patience. Mr. Coe and Mr. Andrews, you have been the most impactful and important male figures in my life. You both have taught me how to think and how to respond and how to express myself and how to be the best person I can push myself to be. I don't think I want to know what place I'd be in without you guys. The two of you could probably never guess how greatly you have benefited my life. It's hard to imagine being anywhere but here. It's hard to imagine not getting on the bus in the morning and greeting Miss Julie. It's hard to imagine not walking into class and being with my friends, eating lunch, doing electives, saying goodbye to Miss Julie. I will miss my routine. And to my dearest classmates, I will miss our morning conversations about the things we find funny. I've seen you all grow so much, and I can only hope to see that you all continue to choose to grow. The most important thing I want to tell you guys is to find the peace you are looking for. Let your hate turn into love, and your greed turn into generosity. And most importantly, treat everyone with unconditional kindness. And once more, have a good day.
Thank you, Eli. And now is a really fun time where we get to pass out some roses. I'm going to read off what the students came up with to say a little something about some folks in the audience. And we may have a few extras, just saying, if anyone wants them. So the students were allowed to choose anywhere from 1 to 3 roses, so there's varying amounts here. So Mackenzie Rice, come on up, and I'll read, and you guys will grab 3 roses and then hand them out to the people I talk about here. So the first one for Mackenzie Rice. Yep. She would like to give roses to Dad and Stepmom. Thank you for pushing me to be my best. And for my mom, teaching me patience and following my journey. And grandparents, thank you for being my rock and my biggest supporters. Adam Marr. Watch out for the thorns, buddy. Mom, Dad, this rose goes to the 2 people in my life that have pushed me to find my limits and helped support me every step of the way to help reach my goals. They have had the biggest impact on my life and taught me everything I know, and they support everything I do and want me to succeed at my dreams, even though one of them is too scared to fly with me. Diana, this rose goes to the teacher that has always been there and cared for my dreams and helped me think about my future. She has always been helping me every step of the way and has always been encouraging and supportive. Melissa, this rose goes to the teacher that always makes me laugh when we talk. She's always there for me to help me and make me feel better. She genuinely cares deeply about her
Senior
students.
representative, which is Micah Elmer.
Micah Almer, I present this torch to you.
Diana, someone?
That's got a pretty good weight on it. I'll get this one.
They said they wanted it outside. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. All right. This is a very special moment indeed. So what's going to happen now is we're going to read out the names for the diplomas. And we want you to be able to take pictures as they come up. So Mr. Chung and John Corbin, our Kings Valley Charter School board chair, will be up front. You guys can go up front now. And we'll go ahead and do this diploma. So let's be ready to take pictures. And I am going in order of the inside of your program and give you a little heads up on who's next. So we're just going to start on the left and go down, and then go on the next page and go down, okay? And graduates, when you hear your name, come on up. So I present to you the diplomas for the graduating class of 2026. The first student is Lindsay Lee Boone. All right. Cassandra Emma Jean Locke. Okay. Adam Scott Marr. Mariana Taya Martin. Elijah Liam Palmer. Mackenzie Joanne Rice. Catherine Elizabeth Miller. Caden James Dean Boatman.
Well, before we conclude, we actually have one final graduate we want to recognize here. So after completing 22 years of service here at Kings Valley Charter School, I would like to present to you Scott Castle, who has successfully completed advanced studies in educational leadership, graduating with highest honors, with concentration in student advocacy, parents communication, crisis management, last-minute problem solving, staff support, and surviving the middle school drama. He got his cap too.
Okay. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
Didn't know I was doing this. I get to be part. Thank you for sharing your day.
All right, graduate, please go ahead and stand and move over to outside of the tent. Okay, you may move your tassel from right to left. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Kings Valley Charter School class of 2026.